There was an air of tension in the ground. Everybody was tensed. The team, which was cruising through their innings, had been slowed down by one of their very own batsmen, who was struggling to even meet the ball. He couldn't even score a single. Now, to win, the team required more than 20 runs for every 6 balls, which is a seemingly impossible task. Everybody was passing comments from the people who were sitting in the comfort of their homes to the experienced cricketers who were now commentators. Everybody was insulting that one man who stood at his crease, held up his bat, faced a delivery, and scored a 6. Well, 1-6 doesn't matter, especially when there's such a humongous total on the board to chase. But after that 1-6, 4 more followed, which was followed by more boundaries, and the team went ahead to win the match. Yes, as many of you guessed, I'm talking about the match between Kings 11 Punjab and Rajasthan Royals, which took place 3 days ago. Well, what is interesting about that match? Many might say it's the turning point is that innings of that player that changed the match. But I will say it's that 1-6, that first 6, changed the course of the whole match. Good evening, Toastmasters and fellow guests. I, Adithya Kannan. I'm going to talk about my journey for the past 1 month, whatever I learned, the feelings, and I'm going to tell it to you so that you don't make the same mistakes and realize the value of positivity. So the past 1 month has been a real roller coaster of emotions, be it happiness, sadness, positivity, negativity, everything muddled up together. Because 1 month ago, the internship drive at my college started. It sounds pretty simple. There are a lot of companies which come, you prepare for each company, you give your best shot, you perform well, and then the company takes you. But once it started, I felt the pinch. Tests from the college, tests from the companies, both muddled up together, everything together. And the fact that everything was online didn't help at all. Tests were being taken at 7 a.m. in the morning or at 9 p.m. at night. It didn't matter. It took a big toll on me, not only physically, but also mentally. There was an air of negativity surrounding me. Why? Because things weren't going as planned. I thought it'll be a simple journey, but so many tests, everything coming together. It was a really bad situation. And I couldn't control things. And the feeling of helplessness set in, where things are just out of my control. I can't do anything. I can't think about what is going to happen. I can't prepare beforehand, nothing. And that sets the negativity, the negative thoughts. And the negative thoughts took over. And I was no longer the captain of my ship. I sat back one day. I received a WhatsApp message, so I opened it. It had one picture. It said, some things which you can control are present in the world. Why worry about them? Because you can control them. There are things which you cannot control in the world. Why worry about them? Because you cannot control them. And that line hit me really hard. I realized the value of that line. For the past 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I had been pushing away everyone, be it my own family members who were trying to help me, who were trying to make me feel positive. They were either snubbed at or pushed away. I was embracing all the negatives in my life. I was thinking, what if this happens? What if something wrong happens? What if something negative happens? But at the end of the day, if you realize, if you go to see, it's you who are thinking about the negatives. It's you who are attracting the negatives. And that is what you should avoid. I realized that I was going down the complete wrong path. I was irritating. I was pushing down myself and I couldn't perform to my best. I stood up and then I went out. The air of negativity around me dissipated. I sat with my family and then watched television, watched the whole movie, let it all slide. Everything around me was same. The next day there were 2 more tests. The day after that there were 3 more tests, but nothing had changed. but inside me, I felt happy. I knew that whatever happens, what ultimately matters is how much effort I put in, what I know, and what I can achieve. And that gave me the positive spirit. Let that one ball be, which changed the complete mindset of that batsman. He started hitting sixes, he started hitting boundaries. The limit which he had set for himself opened. Because he realized that it doesn't matter, people, commentators, what they comment about him, people sitting at home, what they think about him. That doesn't matter. What ultimately matters is who he is. And that's when I realized we all need to answer the question, who am I? We need to realize who we are, what we can achieve, and nothing else matters. Because once we start comparing ourselves with others, it sets a limit. But once we realize that who we are and what we can do, it opens that limit to complete vast environment, and you can achieve anything you want. That is what I realized. So Toastmasters, this is what I learned over the past 1 month. In a nutshell, whenever you feel sad, whenever you feel bogged down by whatever is happening around you, you sit back, close your eyes, concentrate, and try to find the answer to the question, who am I? Thank you.